Here at Amels, there is a plethora of piñatas and party supplies for every occasion. We're here today specifically to look for things for a party with a fiesta theme. Now, this can be something you do for Cinco de Mayo or for Dia de Seis, or just if you're getting out some great tacos and margaritas and you want a little festive flair. But here in San Antonio, we celebrate something called Fiesta, a 10-day celebration that's non-stop activity. So I'm going to be looking for some things for Fiesta that we can use to actually put plants in and use them as centerpieces. And when Fiesta's over, you can take those plants and put them in your garden. Look, they even have flowers that match my shirt, right? Hey, Jeff, how you doing?
Hey, John,
Good
thanks
to
for coming
you.
down.
This is my friend Jeff Weiss. Jeff and his family have owned Amels for like a really long time, over 70 years. As a matter of fact, you're celebrating your anniversary this year, aren't you?
Yeah, this is our 70th anniversary. My grandfather started this back in 1949 down on St. Mary Street, and we were on Flores for about 55 years.
That's where I got my birthday supply.
That's right, and we just moved here this is our second Fiesta, so we moved here January of 2018, and we're loving it here. Thanks for coming down.
You bet. Well, I'm going to do a little shopping
Okay,
because I've got some Fiesta things to get ready for.
Perfect.
And so if you don't mind, just kind of turn me loose and I'll see you in a little bit.
Great, have a good time.
Good to see
Thank you.
Viva Fiesta. Piñata shopping is a lot of hard work, let me tell you. So you need to take a break every once in a while. I mean, look at all these piñatas. They're amazing. There's all sorts of things that we could use, but I actually had my eye over here on this taco. This is a really cool piñata that I think we can just make this into something pretty festive fiesta and also get a little gardening in. And you know what? Let's take a bite out of this shopping here. You want to? So there's more maracas here than you can, well, shake a maraca at. We're going to take these, which are traditional instruments played during fiestas and other occasions by mariachis, but we're going to take these and turn them into some pretty cool fiesta decorations, again, with the idea of using live plants in what we do. So I'm going to get a couple of these. Yeah, a couple of different colors here, and let's continue on. So if you're here in San Antonio shopping, the big purple building on Fredericksburg Road, you can't miss it. Think purple means party at Amels. All right, guys, I'm off. What we're going to do today is just a little something different. We're going to take this piñata, I'm going to cut it open, and we're going to use it for a centerpiece for a fiesta or a festive party event, using flowers that we've just gathered from the nursery. And then when you're finished with your celebration, you can take them and plant them in your garden. So first thing we're going to do is we're just going to take a knife, fold that back, and a piñata on the inside, again, is hollow so that it can hold all the good candy at a celebration. We're going to take this, and since we're not filling it with candy, I'm going to fill it with not quite as much fun, but with some newspaper. So we've taken it, put a little newspaper in. We've got a variety, a selection of plants. One of our begonias that just came from the nursery. I'm going to take this begonia, put it right in the center of the piñata, kind of squeeze it down in there. And remember, we've got our newspaper in there, so that's holding it in place. We've just left it in the pot so that later on, when we finish with this arrangement, we can take this and put it in the garden. That's what it's all about, recycling, repurposing, using things over again and again. I have some ivy, again, just purchased at the nursery, that's growing in the pot. I'm going to take one of them. Again, I'm opening up our hole just a little bit more so we can fit this in. Popping it down on this side of the piñata so it has some trailing greenery coming down. Taking another plant, doing the same thing, just repeating it on the other side. And then just to kind of cover it all up, taking some moss, putting a little bit of moss in here to kind of fill it up. Hide all of the things that we've been doing to the piñata, make it look a little bit more festive, a little bit more colorful. And there you go. You've got a great little centerpiece for your fiesta party. And when it's all over, everything can be returned to the garden and enjoy it for the rest of the summer. So any good fiesta party has to have a little good music with it too, and the maracas do just the trick. But one of them doesn't seem to be working. but I know why. I took this a little earlier and I used my skill saw and cut a circle in the middle of this maraca, took the seeds out, and this is going to become a planter for succulents. I've got a little 2-inch pot here. Here I've got a cool little jade plant. I'm going to take this jade plant and just insert that down into the hole that we made, kind of squeezing it down there a little bit. And then I'm going to take some sphagnum moss that I've wet just a little bit, and I'm going to take that and cover up, again, our little indiscretion here. We really haven't planted it in here because later on, after our party's over, we're going to take it out and plant it into the garden or into a pot to put on the patio. If you're a big fan of the things we've done today and want to learn a little bit more about recycling, repurposing for your next fiesta or party event, and also want to do something that you're thinking outside the taco, then go to www.gathersnomoss.net or like me on Facebook at Gathers No Moss.